Happy Monday sa inyo lahat. Welcome to Sports Corner Interviews. Si Gaperas po ito. Kakagaling lang tayo sa Women in Sports Awards ng PSC. Congratulations sa lahat ng mga kapabaihan na nagpamalas ng angking galing sa nangalan ng palakasan ng ating mga awardees sa Women in Sports Awards. And now we're back to business. Tayo naman po ay pag-uusapan natin itong Philippine Beach Games 2025. It is a yearly event na kung saan tampok natin yung iba't ibang mga sports na nilalaro sa mga beach. And meron silang dalawang legs na aabangan natin for this year. Una sa Lingayen, Pangasinan, April 11 to 13, at May 1 to 4 naman sa Puerto Princesa, Palawan. And to give us an overview sa ating magiging dalawang legs natin is Mr. JP Montaño, the organizer of the PBG. And of course, sa Porn Patch, si Ms. Eunice Alera, kapwa na yung organizer ng PBG. So, thank you so much for joining us. Magandang hapon. JP, your opening remarks po.
Thank you very much, Gab. The usual support na naman. Maraming salamat sa suporta mo sa Philippine Beach Games. Ayun na nga, tama ang nabanggit mo, Gab. No? May dalawang legs tayo ngayon. Since last year, nasimulan na natin yung dalawang legs natin ng PBG. Okay, so that's on April 11 to 13 sa Lingayen, Pangasinan. At May 1 to 4 sa Puerto Princesa, Palawan. And we're very excited. No? Marami tayong mga gagawin ngayon sa PBG at very exciting. Lalo na may mga ginagawa ngayon, pinapaganda ng gusto ang Lingayen ngayon, so may konting mga construction dun sa Lingayen. Makikita natin mga tourist rest area dun na pinapaganda talaga yung Line Beach, so things to watch out for.
Alright, and Ms. Eunice, bumati ka muna sa ating mga followers natin.
Hi, Gab. Hi, everyone from Sports Corner who's listening. So once again, we'd like to always thank you guys for always supporting Philippine Beach Games. And of course, ulit naman tayo sa mga listeners mo. May mga ma-entice na naman na pumunta at sumubok sa mga games na meron sa dalawang leg ng Philippine Beach Games. Of course, besides dun sa mga nabanggit ni Coach JP, of course, makikita natin may mga exciting sports din na maaaring mag-join na rin dito for the Philippine Beach Games. Mamaya ibabanggit ni Coach JP ang mga new additions, and every year naman laging merong mga bagong sumasali at may mga lagi naman nakasali sa atin ang ating mga sports na palagi nandito. So ayun, a lot of things to also mention about later on, pero of course pag-uusapan natin to ngayong hapon sa inyong programa dito sa Sports Sport.
Alright, thank you so much, Ms. Eunice. And diretso na po tayo sa ating usapan. Since napag-usapan natin ang Philippine Beach Games, quick overview muna, quick refresher muna sa ating mga followers. Kung ano ang Philippine Beach Games, kailan nito itinatag, at ano itong main purpose niya to have some beach sports all in one multi-sports games.
Ayun, so thank you, Gab, no? So ang Philippine Beach Games, tinatag ito noong 2016, no? Experimental lang isang sport. And then 2017, yun na yung medyo multi-sport na siya, nagtatlong sports na siya. And then now, mga 10 to 15 different sports naglalaro na ngayon, no? So iba-iba rin padagdag, may bumabalik, may may mga exciting na mga nangyayari. Bakit ginagawa ang Philippine Beach Games? Well, number one, no, it's to give an opportunity for the beach sports to promote their sports. At yung mga up-and-coming sports para may venue rin silang makapaglaro, ma-promote at masubukan ng ibang tao ang mga iba't ibang sports. Kasi one of our advocacies, no, is inclusivity. Kasi hindi naman lahat ng tao pare-pareho ang skill sets, skill levels, or agility, endurance, mga ganyan. So we are exposing people to different sports para masabi na parang, uy, pwede pala akong pumasok sa sports. Hindi lang pala yung mga napapanood ko sa TV ang mga sports, at meron pa iba palang pwede pang mapasukan na ibang mga laro at mapasukan. And this will encourage an active lifestyle. Kahit na hindi ka sanay dun sa mga traditional sports, meron ka pa rin mapipili at magagawa para to get into active lifestyle. So yun ang mga one of the advocacies na some of the advocacies na ina-espouse ng Philippine Beach Games.
And Ma'am Eunice,
Pero of course, the fun,
and Ma'am Eunice nga pala, itong PBG nga pala is actually a great partnership na rin with PBG of Bayan, and of course yung iba't ibang mga sports organizations, sports associations, especially yung mga sports na di naman gaanong kilala ng ating mga madlang people natin, di napapansin sa iba't ibang mga mainstream media, pero they would like to introduce them sa ating mga kababayan natin, most especially sa mga provinces na maybe one day yung mga bata natin, especially mga sports enthusiasts na of course, pwede sila pumasok sa national team balang araw. So, ano ang significance nitong pagkakaroon ng partnerships with different sports organizations pa rin?
Oh, I think this is best answered by JP, but I'll try my best. Of course, from our previous editions, makikita natin dito kasi na we're not just doing the sports for people who already know the sport, but also for people who want to try the sports, especially from the locals. Isa yun sa mga vision ni JP for the Philippine Beach Games, where we train the people from the venue, from the partners that we have, especially with Lingayen and with Puerto Princesa, just not only from their high school, not only about for their college, but also yung mga teachers, yung mga professors nila na mga nagtuturo ng sports. Parang binibigyan natin sila ng mga team nila that they could grow into, and then later on, di ba, parang nababanggit nga ni na Coach JP that, for example, in Puerto Princesa, before you will get a lot of players there for the national team on football, and then of course for Pangasinan as well. Ngayon, the one, of course, their head, si Coach Leo Arna is also, he's actually doing the grassroots din for football. So, those are just one of the things na para nagagawa ng PBG, na we're also helping the locals to strengthen their local teams, and then later on, dahil sa mga partnership with the organization, the sports heads that we have here, for them na discover nila to, they would encourage the locals to come and join them when they compete in Manila or someplace else. Say for example with Petang, of course isa siyang professor for the Pangasinan State University sa Petang. She was only discovered, she just tried Petang in PBG, tapos later on she already was scouted by the national team of Petang. And then, ayun, nag-compete na siya internationally and national. So, makikita mo na dahil sa Philippine Beach Games, may mga tao talagang nadi-discover, at dahil sa mga organizations na we partner with, nagkakaroon tayo ng iba't ibang klaseng partnership, and nagbe-benefit both ends dito dahil we discover new players, and the people from the locals, we build them as well, that we encourage them to try new sports.
Okay, so for this year, balik tayo kay Sir JP. Magkakaroon kayo ng iba't ibang mga sports. Nandiyan yung mga nagbabalik, yung mga na-retain na. And there's actually a new common sport nga pala. Pagdating ko na siguro, UPO. UPO from Ma'am Jennifer Villar. Shoutout sa inyo. Na, of course, na-feature natin before. So, tell us more about dito sa ating upcoming leg dyan sa Pangasinan.
Yeah, so we have for this edition, we have 10 sports, no, the traditional sports. We have beach football and beach volleyball. At yung matagal na rin natin kasama, beach flag football and touch rugby. Tapos nagbabalik ang Ultimate Frisbee ngayon. So may comeback ang Ultimate Frisbee, no? Nag-lie low lang sa sandali, but they're back now. Okay, and then nandun pa rin yung cornhole and petanque natin. Okay, at saka ang karate do. At ang isang bago, maliban doon sa sinabi mo kanina ng UFO, ang pickleball. Okay, medyo nagiging usong-usong pickleball ngayon. So sumali rin sila sa Philippine Beach Games. So yun ang mga ina-expect natin, at narinig ko ang sabi ng Linggen, tignan natin pagdating ng Manila dito kung mananalo siya sa amin. So may konting mga biru-biruan na ganun na nangyayari ngayon doon.
Oo, and of course, nakita naman natin na karamihan sa mga usual sports natin, beach football, volleyball, beach tennis, cornhole, kasama pa rin natin. Of course, si Sir JP is also the end ng cornhole dito sa Pilipinas. And of course, pickleball! Dahil marami po mga iba't ibang mga nagsusulputan ng mga pickleball clubs na yon sa Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao, mga pickleball tournaments. So, dinala rin yung pickleball natin. Sino yung nag-assist para dito sa pickleball po ito?
Si Glenn Sabio of Nomads Manila.
Si
Yung grupo ni
Sir
Glenn Sabio of
Glenn.
Nomads Manila ang
At mukhang nagustuhan naman yung concept na magkaroon ng beach pickleball sa mismong tournament, no?
So ano, hindi naman talaga sa buhangin gagawin, no? Pero malapit sa beach. So, ganun pa rin. Magtatalbog pa rin ng bola naman.
Okay. And of course, another thing natin, nabanggit ko nga siguro, yung UPO. Kasi na-feature natin sila before, yung ating mga officials from UPO. At they successfully convinced na may sama natin yung UPO dun sa Ring Cross, dyan sa Philippine Beach Games. So, could you tell us more about dito sa UPO naman? Na
Well, UFO
sa,
na,
sa PPG.
oo. So ang UFO will be coming in as a demo sport, no? We want a lot of people to try it out kasi looks very interesting, no? And exciting siya, no? Kasi sanay tayo yung disc binabato ng kamay. Ito, may stick kang hawak, sasaluhin mo yung disc tapos ibabato mo rin using the stick, no? This is how the Dutch do it. So galing siyang Netherlands. Ayun, so it's a very interesting sport. Watch the videos, no? U.FO, UFO. And then makikita niyo kung paano ginagawa. Medyo ako, hindi ko pa natatry ito, kaya excited ako. Gusto ko masubukan paano ginagawa itong UFO. Makasalo sana ako, mabato ko sana ng maayos during the Philippine Beach Games. At lahat, ina-encourage namin kayo try nyo to. Honestly, hindi ko pa nasusubukan, pero excited ako pagdating ng UFO doon, pagdating ni Jenny doon. Ayan, isa sa mga talagang susubukan ko ng gusto. Hanggang magawa ko makasalo at makabato yung disc na yan ng UFO.
At dagdag ko na rin, Ultimate Frisbee. By the way, meron natang last weekend, may competition sa Boracay. Then ngayon naman, sa Philippine Beach Games, inaasahan na makakasama din sa mga sports na ito, yung Ultimate Frisbee. Na alam natin, mas maraming mga atleta na nag-iinganyo niya na maglaro nga ng Ultimate Frisbee. At gagawin pa sa mismong beach, dyan po sa PBG. So, tell us more about dito sa Ultimate.
Ayan, so sa Ultimate na comebacking nga ngayon, napahinga lang sandali, but now we're back no, with very very able si Miguel Ramos. He's the one in charge of this. If I'm not mistaken, he's part also of SPU. I'm not sure about this now, but sorry Miguel kung yung affiliation. But anyway, yung events group na, no, na disc events na group niya ang nag-handle ng Ultimate ngayon. And then he's saying nga na there are a lot of people interested kasi nga medyo nawala ng sandali, but nung bumalik na, so nagbabalikan na silang lahat. So expect, usually ang Ultimate ang pinakamaraming mga participants, and sila yung talagang very very jolly participants. Ang sayang grupo lagi ng Ultimate community pag nagsama-sama yan. So we're glad to have Ultimate back in the PBG.
Alright, so nawala lang saglit si Ma'am Eunice, pero tutuloy natin discussion. Of course, alam natin, ongoing pa rin ang registration. Pero ilan na ba yung estimated na expected na pupunta dito? And this is actually, pwede ito na mapanood ng libre, lalo na yung mga batang na nais manood man lang ng iba't ibang mga sports. Of course, yung mga big advancers, mga intermediate, o di kaya yung mga nasasanay na sa iba't ibang sports and teams. So kahit sa mga malalayong lugar, pwede na naman bumisita dyan sa Lingayen para lang makapanood itong competition. So ilan ang aasahan natin mga target na participants natin, even though yung registration is ongoing now.
Usually naman kasi we average like around mga 800 to 1,200 participants, no, yun yung mga natin. Last year lang, dahil sa heat scare na yan, medyo bumaba ng gusto. Parang natakot. Kaya nga sabi ng Pangasinan, wala naman heat scare dito sa Pangasinan. Bakit naman ganun yung nangyari? No? But anyway, hopefully this year, we'll be back to the 1,000 level again. So yun ang ina-expect natin na participants. Participants pa lang yun. And then yung guests kasi doon, malapit tayo dun sa mga activities ng Pistay Diet, no? So talagang yung audience doon ay medyo marami-rami kasi lahat ng taon sa Baywalk, na sa beach, marami activities kasi during the Pistay Diet. It's the biggest celebration of Pangasinan kasi so we're expecting a lot. And now also, kaya marami rin na mga bibisita na mga kaibigan, barkada, na guests, na mga participants kasi si Victory Liner was able to provide us support. So meron silang discounted na express buses. So mas mura at express, ito diretso from Manila all the way to Lingayen, non-stop. So nakapag-provide ng support na ganun si Victory Liner. So yung mga interesadong manood, makisaya sa Philippine Beach Games, mag-message lang kayo sa amin para mabigay namin sa inyo yung details how to avail of this bus na express at diretso na mas mura. So mas madali na pumunta sa beach games ngayon from Manila. So ayun, message nyo lang kami.
Speaking of heat scare, alam po natin, lalo na sa Dagupan, mataas yung heat index ngayon, nasa mga bandang 40s or something. Pero may mga measures ba kayo na in case na baka pwede natin iturong pa mismo yung laro, wag naman sana, para at least at least ma-replenish, ma-dehydrate yung ating mga participants mula sa nagbabagang init na naranasan natin ngayon dito sa Pilipinas.
Well, number one, syempre, bawal kami maglaro, pagpalaro ng certain hours, no? 10 to 2, 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Walang laro na ginaganap doon. Nandun kami sa ilalim ng tent. May mga socials doon, may lunch, nandun yung opening ceremonies, tapos mga fun games lang na under the tents, no? And then we're supplying more tents, more covers now, more UV nets. And then hydration is there. Pocari is with us also, so added hydration yan. Yung the usual naman namin, no? Ang ano talaga hindi nawawala sa amin yung talagang sangkatutak na hydration stations na yan. Ayun, so marami, and then of course there are outdoor showers rin, may outdoor showers doon to cool the participants. And then of course the medics nandun, syempre nandun yung mga medics natin, and then a constant reminder to hydrate, and then ayun, so we provide all of these things for the participants, and we make sure also they have waivers to find that they are physically fit to perform these activities.
What about naman sa measures na tinitake place na rin from the LGU mismo? Nakausap niyo ba before yung ating LGU ng Lingayen to ensure na magiging safe and sound, and of course a successful Lingayen Lake? Kasi alam natin na pag sinabing PBG, inaasahan magiging crowd racer ito, crowd drawer para dito sa mismong competition na naasahan natin na dadagsain ito ng mas marami mga tao, lalo na yung ating mga sports enthusiasts na maging aware naman sa mga iba't ibang beach sports na tampok na sa PBG.
Yes. Actually every year naman talaga yung we're backed by the very well supported ng provincial government, no, under Government Monmon Guico. So talagang lahat na suporta sila, nagpa-provide ng tents, pati yung dome tent na nag-headquarters namin, pati yung mga shades and everything. So pati medics, kanila din galing yung mga yon. Tapos naka-ready na yung mga mga hospitals in case of emergency. And then for safety, they provide policemen there, security guards and everything who will watch over us, protect everyone. So ayun, kompleto. Galing ng suporta ng province of Pangasinan with regard to these things, safety and security. So very well taken care of ang PBG and the participants dun sa Lingayen, Pangasinan.
At sabi nga natin, Sir JP, ito rin po ay parang sabihin natin breeding ground na rin ng mga future national team members. Kasi merong isang petang player, ang pangalan niya si Arlene Connect, na naglaro noong 2023 Women and Junior World Petang Championship. Sumali lang siya sa clinic, pero kagad-agad nakapasok kagad sa national team. So, at least makikilala natin sa PBG yung mga susunod na mga aspiring natin mga national team members, that yung iba sa kanila parang try out na rin for those national teams who will be for different international competitions.
Yes, correct, no? Ayan, very perfect example yan, no? Si Ma'am Arlene, from a clinic lang, and then sumali siya ng tournament ng PBG, and then yun, nakapag-international competition siya, no? So, as I can say that in that one of the advocacies nga namin is to really encourage people to get to the national team kasi malaking tulong sa bansa natin yun, no? So, if we can help the country discover more talents with PBG, then so be it. We'll continue doing this. And plus, ang flag football will be in the Olympics already. So, ang flag football, suking-suki sa PBG yan. So, sana mapanood ng iba, malaro nila, at baka sakali maging Olympian na kaagad sila if they can learn and discover the fun of playing flag football. Baka makasama na sa next Olympics.
Not to mention also, Sir JP, itong advocacy nyo, apart from being group na nagtataguyod sa beach sports, but there's also other activities, mga fun activities, mga parables, at of course yung iba't ibang community outreach projects, especially dun sa for example, beach cleanups at iba pa. So ano pa ang maaasahan natin outside yung mga sports events na tinataguyod ng PBG?
Ayan, yung mga pinupush namin ngayon, no, ever since the last year, no, yung sports tourism, specifically yung community involvement. What we want to do kasi is parang hindi lang dapat pagdating ng PBG tsaka lang kayo gagalaw at what we want to do is sila mismo, they empower themselves to attract tourists. And how can they do this? They play the sport well, and then they play like, hey guys, come here, watch this, we're doing this. So when you play the sport, you can attract people more, attract tourists to you don't just wait for people to come, you attract the people to come to you. So parang ganun yung ginagawa namin. We empower them, we tell them that, hey, you guys should be tourism ambassadors, not necessarily a government employee, but a civilian tourism ambassador. So yun ang ginagawa namin sa kanila. And syempre, yung economic value ng pagdala ng mga turista doon, no? Sports tourism. So we encourage them na may mangyayari sa inyo, yung mga ganon. And then aside from that, also yung clinics. Yung clinics na to are meant to teach people new sports. Simple lang, no? Get into the active lifestyle, okay na. Pangalawa is, kung more than that, you can compete and then you can be a tourism ambassador. So these are the things that we've been doing, we've been actively doing for PBG and to help the community.
Okay, si Ma'am Eunice naman, she's back online. Ma'am Eunice, how about naman dito sa mga iba't ibang mga involvement na rin sa na rin ng sports, iba't ibang mga sports ng PBG, like yung mga unknown sports. Ano ba ang nagiging value nito para at least mas lalo pa magiging well-organized and maging better tournaments sa inaharap itong PBG natin, looking at all those sports na marami sa kanila mga very popular at yung iba naman ay hindi naman siguro kilala ng tao o hindi naman nabibigyan ng konting media mileage.
I think kasi for us, yun nga, nabanggit, I don't know kung nabanggit, sorry, I was cut off yung connection namin sa house. But for us kasi what we do when we do welcome the new sports here, Philippine Beach Games kasi knows that Philippines is very much, di ba tayo, nasanay tayo na volleyball lang, basketball lang, and then at least football, there's already a growing community na ngayon, and at the same time, si pickleball. So far with PBG dito, the good thing about it is that we are open to having the new sports and even with mileages. Say for example with the partners, the sponsors that are coming in, sila din parang nagtataka sila parang ano yung sport na yan, ano yung nabibigay niya. And then for example si cornhole, ayan, we're very much proud of it na the Philippine Beach Games is not just about competition, it's not just about growing the athletes but also enjoyment, 'di ba? Na parang for them na parang if it's about athleticism, about yung mga games natin, parang ay dapat ganito lang ako, dapat very much physically healthy ako and everything. But in cornhole, dahil nga inclusive to, plus it's known to be one of the tailgating games in the US, parang nagbibigay din kami ng parang encouragement sa sponsors na ay hindi naman kayo parang barred dito to have your products be endorsed kasi for us, parang your product is very perfectly fine together with the sport kasi nga, we're not just all about health na parang, but also parang holistic wellness din. Hindi lang tayo all about the physical wellness ng mga tao dito sa PG. So, I think those are one of the things that we could give as an example. And at the same time, ayun nga, I think kami din mismo mga organizers, very much curious sa mga pumapasok ng sport every year. I think for me, as part of the PBG for the second time, ang pinaka naaliw ako dati for them, the round net, yung gano'n. So it's sports coming in from different continents. And this is why it's also one that connects every person, every at least in the Philippines, 'di ba, na parang natututo din tayo so ano yung mga nagiging sports from other countries as well. So I think nakakadagdag yun sa pag-entice na pag-expand na the Philippine Beach Games has more to offer besides the traditional sports.
Ma'am Eunice, yung target market natin, specific target market natin is yung mga kabataan natin o di kaya yung mga sports enthusiasts lalo na sa mga probinsya in the north para at least ma-witness o ma-experience talaga yung maglaro ng iba't ibang mga sports. Hindi lang puro beach volleyball na lang lagi, hindi na lang beach football, kundi yung mga iba pang sports na kailangan natin ng magandang attraction o di kaya magandang market na rin para at least makilala pa ng gusto sa ating mga kababayan natin, especially in the provinces. Can I correct?
Yes, yes, correct, Gab.
Alright. So, what about sa ating Palawan leg? Ano ba mga asa natin dito sa May 1 to 4, even though it is 1.5 months from now? Is it the same sports na bibilangan natin or may mga bago natin mga pakulo o aabangan natin? Unahin natin si Ma'am Eunice.
Sorry, Gab. I think for us, if I'm not mistaken, JP has some more organizers, some more sports that's coming in. So he has the final list of what's happening in Palawan. So
Okay,
JP,
yes.
if you're there.
Sir JP, go ahead.
Ay, wait lang Gab, nagkaroon ako ng technical difficulty na wala yung aking speaker. But anyway, I heard a few ano no. Yung mga bagong pakulo ngayon,
Sa
I think that's
PBG
what we're
Palawan.
discussing ano. Yung
Sa
mga
PBG Palawan.
sorry.
Yun sa PBG
Sorry.
Palawan. Sir, yun sa PBG Palawan, ano ba mga abangan natin?
Okay. So for PBG Palawan ano, ayun yung mga feedback niyo, nakikinig kasi kami sa ano, I mean nagbabasa kami ng mga feedback niyo, mga comments niyo sa amin, yung mga ganyan mga kwento niyo. Well, number one, good news ang sasabihin ko sa mga na mga nanghinaya kung bakit wala ang beach football sa Palawan, ay kung saan dating malakas at marami tayong national team, no? Yun, nakasali na ang beach football sa Palawan. So huwag na kayong malulungkot. Meron na po tayong beach football sa Palawan. So abangan nyo yun. And then ang idadagdag lang natin dun sa Palawan ay yung may mga trials ng kayaking na tsaka ano nga ba yung isa, Eunice? Canoeing and kayaking pala yun. So yun,
Ano
magkaroon ng
kaya?
canoeing and kayaking. So, ayun, at saka, ayun, and yung saya, no? Yung saya na sinasabi natin na kung nag-enjoy kayo dun sa Fundador party natin, ay ngayon ay mas nakapag-usap na kami ng mahabaan ni Fundador at mas pinasaya pa nila yung mga socials natin. No? But anyway, and then I think si Ultimate, they're growing kasi nung last year, medyo natatakot muna silang ano parang wag mo nang palakin, no? But now alam na nila yung gagawin nila, sabi nila let's go big, so they're inviting more people now. More people can join now kasi dati parang oops, limit lang muna natin, hindi tayo sure pa kung ano, parang kumbaga nagkakapaan pa lang lahat ng ano last year, but now everyone's ready from last year's experience, so more people are excited now. Even the venue they added more accommodations now. So makikita niyo yan, you ask us the new accommodations of Pakpaklawi now. They added very very nice villas now for that. So things to look forward to sa Palawan.
Are there any chances na magpag-partner na rin with the Philippine Sports Commission to actually partner na rin to support niya itong Philippine Beach Games to the PSC, to Chairman Kapat? So JB, are there any plans na magkaroon ng parang support na rin with the Philippine Sports Commission, sir?
Yeah. Oh no, we've been we've been planning to do yung coordinations na, but for now siguro we haven't we have to be formally also we have to fix the formalities and everything, no, and then we set a meeting with them. That's one of the goals also, to set an alignment with sports organizations ng mga national sports organizations natin. We're on our way there. We'll be working on that slowly but surely. Ayun, ayun, ianasahan natin doon na makapag-coordinate tayo sa kanila soon.
Okay.
Gab, sandali lang kasi hindi ko maayos yung aking audio.
Okay.
Ayusin ko lang sandali
Alright.
Eunice will take over muna.
Okay, si Ma'am Eunice naman tayo naman. Meron ba kayong mga private sponsors na susuporta para dito sa event na ito? Of course, ang lahat ng mga benefactors na inaasahan na makapagbigay ng tulong at of course, mga cash prizes na abangan and trophies para dito sa ating mga paparangalan in both Pangasinan and of course yung Palawan din.
So ayun Gab, so by the way later we'll be discussing about why Philippine Beach Games is not advocating for cash prizes. Of course, I'll give that very much insightful speech from JP later on. But of course for us in Philippine Beach Games we have the sponsors of Fundador, Pocari Sweat, and also we have Mamacita. So at least we have for the grilling, for people to enjoy their time at the beach. We will be having grilling stations and care of supported by Mamasitas. And then, of course, our official hydration partner every year, we have Pocari Sweat. It's very much they're very much essential and crucial to our athletes. Na they're not just hydrating through water, but they're also recharging and also replenishing the electrolytes of each players. Especially pag mga sobrang maiinit yung mga games, di ba? Pag natututok silang pawis na pawis. And then, of course, every end of the night, as a nightcap, people enjoy the night, enjoy the party, enjoy the games. Of course, they will also be provided with our drinks from our liquor sponsor, which is Fundador Brandy. So that's so far our sponsors for the Lingayen leg, and we already still also looking for our smart communications who will be also providing us some of the materials and also tents and also providing us our players signals also with the both legs, because of course for us smart communication also is a very good partner for sporting events, lalo na 'di ba nakikita naman natin sila how they also provide and be of part of is to sponsor different kinds of tournaments happening like PVL and also for the UAAP. So we know that these are the sponsors, the private sponsors that we have for the games. So later on, I think once JP is back, he'll talk about a little bit why for us we're not really advocating for cash sponsorships, cash prizes, as to it's about all about advocating for the game.
Okay, last question na lang before we end since JP is out yet. Ano ang long-term vision ngayon ng PBG to promote and to propagate yung iba't ibang mga beach sports and to produce more athletes na gaya nila na napakita natin competent na pasok sa national team na nanggaling sa Philippines? Ano ang inaasahan natin long-term vision para dito sa ating PBG?
I think for us kasi 'di ba parang what you think about Philippine Beach Games is that it's always just about summertime, but of course one of the long-term visions of JP is that it has to be parang in every region there's a Philippine Beach Games happening na later on it's not just us who's organizing it, but also the local governments, the people from the locals who could already do their own events. Ayun, I think I would like to give it to JP yung floor na yun about the long-term vision of Philippine Beach Games if it's okay na sa kanya. Ayun, but I think honestly it's about not just growing the athletes but also helping the provincial government units, the local government units. It's one of the things that we want to, not just about tourism, 'di ba, ng mga beaches na pang turistang pambakasyonan, but also to grow the locals. Ayun. So I think I will let JP continue the long-term vision of Philippine Beach Games.
Ano ang long-term vision? And of course, at follow-up question na rin, matagal nyo yung tinataguyod yung bawal muna wala muna cash prizes sa ito. Ano significance itong policy ninyo?
Okay, sige. Yun, with regard yung no cash prizes sa amin, no? Kasi we like, ang gusto namin espouse is yung amateurism. The concept of amateurism kasi is love of the sport. You play not because there's money involved, but because you love playing, you love the sport. And then, yun yung gusto namin i-espouse. Parang, iniiwasan namin na maglalaro lang ako pagka may perang involved. So, yun ang hindi namin kaya hindi namin na-encourage ang cash prizes. No? So, I mean, medals. You fight for medals, so victory and pride and everything, but wag yung sasali lang ako pag may pera, di ba? So, yun ang kaya namin hindi linalagyan ng cash prizes yung mga events namin.
Alright. And of course, long-term vision na rin for PBG.
Ayun, long-term vision naman, no? Kasi marami aside yung kanina, yung syempre, nabanggit ko na yung sana may national team tayo kasi papasok na yung flag football, no? And then, yung sana sa petang, tuloy pa rin na may mga national teams makakompete and everything. Maliban doon, yung growth rin ng province or ng LGU that is helping us, sports tourism. Sana mag-boom siya and then maging a big part of their sports tourism program ng mga venues na to, And then, of course, syempre, economic growth na rin para dun sa lugar na yon. And then, yung mga sports na up and coming ay sana mabigyan ng maraming opportunities, maraming makasali, maraming magkagusto at sumikat yung sport na yun at dumami ang followings nila. Okay, so yun ang mga long term namin. And then, syempre, no, hindi ko alam ganong ka long pa ito, no? Sana balang araw ABG o kaya WBG naman ang ma-host ng Pilipinas, no? So, then, subukan natin kung kakaya. Ay, sorry. ABG is Asian Beach Games, no? So, balang araw, sana makapag-host tayo. Or kung pwede rin, World Beach Games naman ang ma-host natin. So, yun pa rin ABG siya ka WBG, no? So, balang araw din, isa sa mga long-term natin yon. Hindi ko pa alam kung gaano katagal natin magagawa yun. But with the continuous support of guys like you, Gab, promoting PBG and all of our sponsors and all of those athletes and all of those sports heads, no, yung mga sports heads na tumutulong na nandyan. Sana balang araw ay makapag-host tayo ng International Beach Games.
Wala rin at manifesting na sana host tayo ng mga ganyan. Although hindi tayo makakapunta ng Ligayen dahil medyo busy tayo sa ating World 12 because Sports Corner PH and very supportive sa ating mga gagawing mga proyekto ng PBG, which is going to be held in Lingayen and Puerto Princesa this April. Okay. So, for your parting words, baka may gusto kayong pasalamatan and kumpidahin nyo sila para dito sa ating gaganaping Philippine Beach Games. I'll start with Miss Eunice.
So yun, for us, I think we would like to also really encourage everyone na even if sabihin niya na hindi talaga kayo sporty and kunyari just subukan niya lang sumama sa amin sa Lingayen. It's something na, it's one of the things we are also offering, by the way, yung hindi natin nabanggit kanina, one of our sponsors also is Victory Liner Incorporation. So for them, we'd like to encourage you kahit mag-sightseeing muna ang mga tao na mag-try. And then who knows, 'di ba? They'll be the next Miss Arlene Conec and will be the next people who will be joining the national team dahil lang naisip nila one time na sumama at gumala at tumingin doon sa Philippine Beach Games sa Lingayen. So those are the people I hope that makakarinig, makakapanood, that they would come across this interview. And we would like to see you on April 11 to 13 sa Lingayen.
Alright. Sir JB, mabilis na closing remarks ko.
Yan, unang-una, Gab, maraming salamat. Ikaw talagang yearly talaga nandiyan yung suporta mo. So, unang-una, salamat, Gab, sa suporta. At yan, malaking tulong to, no, na-promote mo yung Philippine Beach Games at nalalaman ng tao kung ano mga nangyayari sa Philippine Beach Games. So, ayun nga, April 11 to 13, ang unang leg ng Philippine Beach Games sa Lingayen, Pangasinan. And May 1 to 4 naman po sa Puerto Princesa, Palawan. So, we hope to see you guys there. As na-mention nga ni Eunice, no? Victory Liner has made it easier, more comfortable and cheaper to go to the Philippine Beach Games. So just inquire sa amin kung paano punta lang kayo sa Facebook page namin, mag-message kayo doon paano maka-avail nitong pinoprovide na maginhawang biyahe ng Victory Liner going to the Philippine Beach Games. Ngayon, at sana magkita-kita tayong lahat doon. Gab, ikaw, live, sana makapunta ka na doon, ha?
Oo, at pala rin. Kaso nga lang, nasa Metro Manila punta. Alright, thank you so much, JP and Denise. Good luck, more powers to PBG. Lingayen and Puerto Princesa. Bye, thank you.
Bye, thank you very much. Bye-bye.
Salamat po.